Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of IVATOPIA's Tyranny, or Tyranny, however you say. I get the name mixed up. Anyway, this is episode 3. Like last time, after I did that horrible mistake, and I had to redo everything within 2 minutes. I'm basically going to travel here.
Will do.
So let's head there now. This camp, engine ruins. Guess that's where I'm going. It will take you 3 hours to complete your journey from Errant Ruins to this training camp. Accept. Oh, so we got a timer on this. Oh, neat. Okay, so as we're travelling there, if my throat sounds a little off as well, I came back from my wife's sister's house, and her husband. Me and my wife stayed there for a few days, and when I got back, I got really ill, and my throat's been horrible. It's the reason I didn't put this up for Monday because I hadn't have it done yet. Let me pause it. And my problem was that my throat sounded horrible. It sounds better today. So I'm going to do this one today, what is currently Tuesday, and probably put this up Wednesday or Thursday, so it's going up a little late. And it was also the same reason if anything goes up late this week, that's why. So I haven't been able to work since I got back, because obviously I need my throat, for obvious reasons, doing YouTube, and it wouldn't. It sounded absolutely horrible. The only thing I did since I come back was Pro X, episode 36. If you listen to that one, you can hear my throat is not very good on that. And that came out a day late.
On it.
I'm hoping this week's my throat will be better for it. Okay, what's this? Take what you can carry, but leave that cot, otherwise we siege you in your warfare. This is robbery. That's another reason why I want to wait, because like this game, there's a lot of talking for me reading stuff. So it's not like I can say a little bit and be quiet a little bit. I've got to read a lot. And obviously, me reading it a lot, saying like my normal voice or even my slight off voice today is a lot better than me like, you know, that type of thing. Because another reason, if you ever watch my Pro X show, I do Gary's voice is one of the wrestlers for it, and I can only do that quite fine. If you ever watch it, listen to his voice. The last episode, I had to do him twice for the episode, and my throat was absolutely in agony after I did it. Normally I can do him quite a bit and it's fine. They kind of said, I can't really do any more recording after I finish this one off. Who do I talk to? I guess you. Crescent Runner. Hail, Fate Binder. The disfavored scout nods at you. Approach. Camps are on up ahead. Don't mind us, just cleaning out the rabble. I still don't understand what I've done to offend. I respect that these are now disfavored land, and I'm happy to give the Legion a proper toll, but she's going on about trading rights. What nonsense is that? I'm not allowed that trade. What? I'm not allowed to trade one thing for another. It's not like I'm selling weapons to angry peasants or anything of that sort. Also, this is what I get to say. So basically, I gather from that is they're saying you have to have trading rights, and he's saying, I know you own these lands, but it's just too big to trade. You're on disfavored land. These warriors have every right to kill you. You should be more thankful they're even listening to you speak. The Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack the proper permits, your goods are forfeit. This is none of my concern. Carry on. I want to play this guy evil. So what's the most evil thing here? The Overlord regulates all trade. If you lack the permit, no, this one. You know, yeah, that one. But I'm only here to peddle my wares. I mean no harm. The merchant takes a step back, his eyes scanning the soldiers for signs of movement. And if you think I'm a threat to the disfavored camp, then you have seriously overestimated me. Please, how do I make this right? From the sound of it, I feel like I'm about to be robbed. Once I complete this, I'll do another run through with a different character and probably try and be as good as I can to see, see what the difference is, see if I can be truly a good person. But this one I want to be evil, since the game's about being evil, so I thought, why not? You're not the only one. I've been robbed of patience as we speak. We should move on. Fate binder. Petty disputes are beneath us both. Robbed? No, you fool. You're being granted life after trespassing on our lands. All for the simple price of what's in your cart. Not our fault you don't have your permits in order. I don't write the rules. I just ruthlessly enforce them. And I apologise again if I keep coughing now and again. So I said I'm not 100% better with my throat. It's getting there. Drink quick before I read this. Hopefully when I do next week's, actually I'm going to actually do 2 episodes this week, 15 minutes. So after next week's, hopefully my throat will be fine for this episode 3. So I'm doing episode 4, and so hopefully when I do episode 5, my throat will be 100%. Let me see your trade permits. You had best start making a very strong argument as to why I should help you. This is none of my... Yes, let me see your trade permit. Please, the merchant lurches towards you. Eyes wide with despair. Can you do something? He hasn't got one. There lies the problem. A trade permit? Well, how was I mean, to whom would I speak for such a thing? Not us and not our problem. Maybe march your butt to Bastard City and plead your case before Tono? But we will lighten your burden and relieve you of your wares first. That should make the long trek a bit more bearable. Anything to be argued before Tono may be argued before me. Yeah, that makes sense. You had best start making a very strong argument as to why I should help you. This is none of my... I'm going to do the top one. You have lost favour with disfavoured. Wow, I lost favour with disfavoured. What's there to discuss? We should kill the mongrel. And the warrior pauses, placing her hand in front of her mouth. If the fate binder wishes to weigh in on the matter, courtesy demands we listen. The soldier clears her throat, looking at you expectantly. This is a disfavoured matter, but I know the agent of the court do so love to throw their judgment around. Well, you could rob me now and have my supplies today. The merchant grabs a flask from his car. Or you can leave me alive and have fermented honey all year long. Interesting. I even know a few family recipes for painkillers and healing droughts. Certainly any army will need those. He uncorks a small, cementic vial, and the aroma of cloves and lavender assaults your nose. Oh, that smells beautiful. These are essential goods to the war effort. We should leave the supplier intact. Lawbreaker requirement not met. Oh, so apparently there was a number 2 I could have done. Oh, that's neat. It tells you the ones you could have done even though you don't know exactly what they are. That's neat. So next time if I wanted to go really think, I'll go really for a lawbreaker or something or whatever. Or hunter, I guess, for that one. That's good, so you can see how many things you can say, because some games you unlock this sort of stuff by going a certain stat, was fine, but you never know you had the option to unlock it. So like you don't have like 1, 3, 4 and 6 showing. Obviously that would probably say 2, 3, etc. But you would never have this option at all, so you know you even could have gone down this route. That's neat. Okay, we should leave the supplier intact. Lawbreaker required not met. Subterfuge, lie. Curious. I was just hearing about a supply caravan of regents going missing. Oh, is that me lying about him? Aroma of clover and lavender salts. What a coincidence. Your family recipe for wound paste smells just like the Scarlet Fury's own concoction. Where did you steal this? If the disfavored have reason to question these items, I shall trust their judgment. So I can lie, or I can say that. Obviously that doesn't sound like a lie. It says law, so he must have stole it. So why not? I don't. The merchant tenses up, his face flashing red. I don't know what you're getting at. Pick him up by the collar. How stupid do you think I am? Oh, neat. To this favour, I think the testament needs a little roughing up. You were right. Kill this liar and share the proceeds with the Legion. Oh, that would be completely evil, but I want to go a bit more with this, because we might be able to use some of this stuff, so. Slow down. I'll tell you everything. Just don't hurt me. Yes, spirits. I found most everything out in the forest of the valley. I'll keep my head low when I heard sounds of combat. Then I'll take a look and grab whatever wasn't claimed by the first visitors. Huh. So is he really a merchant then? Because as I said, I found most everything out in the forest or the valley. So is he really a true merchant? Or is he basically stealing the stuff to get back? And because we caught him, he said, I'm selling it. Or is he stealing it to sell? So that way it's how he gets his stuff to begin with. So then you stole from this favoured, dead? Question mark. How else did you get your hands on that iron? The scout points to the merchant's cart. You would come here and sell us our own armaments? Wow, this guy's pretty evil himself. He stole from our dead people and he sold it to us. Anything has an owner, I will return it. But this iron would have turned to rust if left in the mud of the battlefield. Disfavored are few in number. Is that not right? You need a man like me to gather up supplies that would otherwise go to waste. That's a good point. Good point there, man. You may trade your wares freely, but lie again and I'll have you killed. Oh, yeah. That one's 100% so far. That's any better. Disfavored will tolerate your presence, but you will pay them handsomely for such charity. Leave this car as a gift for gathering of ashes, then leave and never come back. You stole from Arkans and then wish to sell it back. Your life ends here. Oh! The full-on evil thing would be to do this. Because I'm here with this spell on to wipe this land out anyway. So actually, by saying leave this car as a gift and leave and never come back, would actually save his life. So that would be the good thing to do. He would lose money, but his life would be saved. Disfavour tolerate your presence, but you will pay him handsomely. That would just keep him going on before I wipe everything out. You may trade your wares freely, but lie again, and I'll have you killed. Again, that will theoretically get him killed eventually. Actually, either way, unless I did that one, he's going to die. So they're all evil options, really. Maybe if I just kill him, he won't be in agony the same. This is hard, actually, trying to be evil. I'm used to trying playing games the way I would do it in real life, and that's easy. Because you stick to your own morals. But when you're trying to be evil, it goes against your morals. That's what makes it hard. You stole and wish to sell it back. Your life. Yeah, just do that one. Why not? That way, I guess it saves him in a way. No, please, I can explain. How do you know? A talisman is lying. His lips are moving. The soldier nods to his comrades. And with a quick flash of iron, the merchant is gutted. Clear kill. Cleaner than he deserved anyway. I would have done a better job of it. But I don't begrudge you currying favour with the ironclads. Let's pick through that what's useful. If you find anything of merit, report it to the Iron Marshal and Fate Binder. Thanks for making the right call. Every time we show the locals a dram of civility, not civility, I'm saying it wrong, you know, being civil basically. They spit on our good nature. Let us never fall for their treachery again. Interesting. Oh, at least he showed the kill this time, but did it afterwards.
I'll be your shadow.
Oh, makes me sneak. I like that. I'll be a shadow. I didn't say it that time. One more.
I'll be your shadow.
There she says it. Every 2 times. No. 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 Ah, must be in a timer or something.
Quiet down.
Oh, okay, must be every now and again or something. But I do think there was thinking options to set how often it happened. Slow down a moment. I know you're both eager to watch the Arrogans bicker over tactics like a pair of magpies, but I need to ask you something first. What? I'm trying to open this. What's that? I don't have time for this. What? The voices of Nirit told me that you come as a meditor. Considering the source, well, I can't help but feel I'm only hearing half the story. So let's have it out. What's so special about you? What do you mean? That I'm evil, I'm going to kill you if you don't shut up? I'm here to deliver the edict from Karst. Lie, I'm actually tallying the expense of the siege. I have nothing to tell you. Why so suspicious? What else has the voice of Neverland told you? Known to the official capacity as the Archon of Secrets, the voice of Neverland is equal parts genius and madman. There's a bound that he can steal the minds of others, though few, if any, are alive to confirm as much the subject of his interrogation. Oh, never heard from again. Okay. Did the voice of Nurkin ask you to spy on me? Enough of this, I must meet. I'm actually telling, yeah, why not? I don't have to tell her anything. Again, I'm being evil. If I was being me, I'd probably be trying to tell the truth. But I'm being evil, so... Is that all? I can understand why Turner would worry himself over resources. I can understand. I thought, okay, for some reason I was thinking that I wouldn't understand, but that's, I can, okay. But we have the riches of Northern Empire back in his conquest, not to mention the plunder of Tyres. If you say that's the case, I'll go along with it. First frowns to herself, sorry, but doesn't press the matter. Why so suspicious? What else has the voice nest told you? Did the voice nest ask you to spy on me? Enough of this, I must meet with the entrance. I really ought to be meeting. And I lost for words, verse regards you with monitoring unease. Well, are you even surprised? He's the Archon of Secrets. Knowing in advance is his business, so it's snatching up any advantage over grabbing ashes. Those two compete like a couple of new recruits for a spot around the fire. Is nothing notorious. The voices is just curious why you're here. If you wanted to know more of us, why am I doing all this at the end of everything? Okay, moving on. You wouldn't be able to suss it out this easily. He would have spent one of his scarier Pinots in my stead. Oh, he would have sent one of his scarier ones. What else has the voice told you? Only that I could find you in Elden Ruins. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. Truthfully, I could have picked you out of a crowd. You're the only one of us who hasn't spent the last few months bathing in stink of the Marthin River. She laughs, but there's a false nature to it. What else has the voices told you? Oh, I can't ask it again. Ah. Why so suspicious? It's just a feeling I got. When the orchestras are together, the air gets a taint. As a bowstring, I can't help but think that no amount of compromise will get them seeing eye to eye. So why invite a mediator from Tuna's court? It doesn't add up. Why do you think the Argos are at odds? I've been with the Scarlet cause since the early days of the conquest, so I can say it's been building for a few years now. There's an energy about those two, like a pair of storms moving to collide. I heard tell that Gathering Ashes and the Voices of Nerat shed some bad blood in the Northern Empire, but I don't know any of the particulars. That assertive arrogance cannot put the past behind them. They are fit to command. By my authority, Arcus will fall in line. You gain loyalty with us. That sounds like exactly the attitude to set the campaign in the right direction. I don't envy you the task of getting them to cooperate, which sounds about as easy as teaching a tornado to heal. At least you sound like you know what you're doing. Enough of this. I must meet with Arrogance. I really ought to be meeting. Enough of this. You've gained fear with Verson. Hey, don't let me hold you back. I'm sure whatever you're here to do is important enough that you don't need me stepping in your path. The war tent is just past the centre of the camp. One last thing, be careful around these favoured types. They'll take their work seriously, and most have suffered too many blows to their head. Okay, interesting. With that, save, not load, save. With that, I am going to save the game, end the episode here, and tune in next week. Where actually I'm going to continue the episode today, but I'm going to put it up next week. So tune in next week and see how this goes. Hopefully I'll get to the camp by then. So I'm saying, bye everybody, bye bye, bye.